Hi, everybody. Ryan Horn from Ryan'sTechTips.com. Today, we're going to talk about Google Classroom. What's new with Google Classroom for the fall of 2018? Because there's been some pretty big changes. So we're going to break this up into a two-part series of videos. And in this video, in part one, we're going to take a look at comparing the old version of Google Classroom to the new and improved version of Google Classroom, see how they compare and contrast. And we're also going to take a look at two new features of the updated version of Google Classroom. And one of those features is going to be the new Classwork page where all your assignments are going to be. And in the part one video, we're also going to take a look at the new settings page. Now in the part two video, we're going to take a look at the new grading tool in Google Classroom. We're going to take a look at how you can copy an entire Google Classroom. And we're going to take a look at the improved people page. That's for part two. Let's start with part one. Let's start here. With the new updated version of Google Classroom, you have all of these tiles on your classes page in Google Classroom as a teacher. You can move these tiles around to any position of the board that you'd like. So for instance, maybe this is my first hour class and I want this to be first. I can click and drag on this tile and move it to a new position on the board. And the students can do that as well from their point of view to kind of help them stay organized. So that's one cool feature just from the classes menu. Well, let's dig into a classroom itself and take a look at the updated version of Google Classroom, which this is, and compare that to the old version of Google Classroom, what this is an example of. So on the old version of Google Classroom, you might remember that you had everything you ever created on the stream. And the stream was this top-down feed of all of your announcements, your assignments, your questions. They were all on the stream for you and your students to see. You also had this plus sign on the bottom of the old Google Classroom where you could create an announcement, create an assignment, create a question, or use a post. Well, let's compare that to the newest updated version of Google Classroom. So here we are. Here's the stream of the updated version of Google Classroom, and you'll notice they're all announcements. There's no assignments here. When I hover over the plus sign on this page, I only get create announcement and reuse post. So on the new version, the updated version of Google Classroom, where do I go to make an assignment? Well, that's a Classwork page. Let me open up the Classwork page, show you guys how it looks. Here's an example of the Classwork page. Each one of these red background tabs here with white text, each one of these is a topic, and with the white background and the black text, each one of these are an assignment attached to a topic. You'll notice here is an assignment that doesn't have a topic attached because it doesn't have that red header above it. There's no plus sign down here on the Classwork page on the updated version of Google Classroom. So instead, when you're ready to create an assignment, you hover over the create button and give it a press. You can create an assignment, a question, reuse a post, or add a topic from the Classwork page. You'll remember on the old version, you could move an assignment or a post to the top of the stream, but you couldn't move one down. So one feature that's been made that's changed is nice is you can move up or down a topic or assignment in the new Google Classroom. Sometimes you want certain things to be up towards the top. When you go to create and you're going to create an assignment, this looks the exact same as it did previously with Google Classroom. The title of your assignment, you can choose which classes you want to send it out to, just that one class or more than one class, perhaps, in Google Classroom. You can choose which students you want to get your assignment, whether it's all the students or maybe you just want to select a few. Title of your assignment, description of your assignment. You can add points or have it be ungraded. Due date. You can choose a topic or create a new topic. And just like before, you can add any of these attachments to your assignment. So this is what the Classwork page looks like for the teacher. Now, you can also expand and take a closer look at the assignment by clicking on the title of the assignment itself, and that will pull up the title, the description, how many have turned it in, how many have not turned it in. And you can click View Assignment itself. So this assignment actually has an attachment, and each student will get a copy of this Google Sheet. That's what it looks like on the teacher view. So let's take a look at the student view. So I'm logged in as a student to this classroom, and the students are now going to need to go to the Classwork page to see their assignments. And again, if they click on the title of the assignment, the student can see that here is the description. And if the student clicks on View Assignment, they can see any attachments that they might have. And this is where they can mark as done if needed. So that's a student view. Okay? So we're also going to take a look in this video at the settings page. I'm going to go back to the stream for just a minute. The settings page in Google Classroom is found up here with the wrench icon. When you give the wrench icon a click, this takes you to the class settings page. This is where you can rename your title of your classroom. This is where you can see your class code. This is the settings on the stream. Right now, by default, the students can post and comment on the stream for anyone to see. And you can have it so the students can only comment, or you can have it so only the teachers can post and comment if you want to mute the students. The class code, you can click this if you would like to display the class code nice and big, or if you would like to reset your class code. That's in the settings icon. Also, a quick tip, if you're getting your students to enroll in your Google Classroom, all you have to do is come over here in the bottom right of your theme picture. And if you click About, this will give you your class code. And you can click on this display icon to pull that up on your screen. And you can even click this to make it full screen so it's easy for your students to see. So that's a quick look at the Classwork page where you can create assignments, questions, or reuse posts or add topics. You can move posts up or down on the Classwork page, and you can access your settings menu where you can rename your classroom. You can check out your class code. Stay tuned for the second video when we take a look at copying Google Classrooms. We're going to take a look at the Improve People page, and we're going to take a look at the new grading tool. Thanks.